Hey there! Hi everyone. Sorry about the noises. Hold on. Okay, I had to mute myself because I have this microphone arm. It's very convenient having a microphone arm so I can have my microphone close to me, but also out of the way, because I don't have like something like right where my hands need to be. That's great, but the problem is that it's getting very, very squeaky. Not super old, but it's very cheap. It's like nothing special. So it's getting very, very fucking noisy and squeaky. So, I mean, it's annoying to me. Uh, I have like headphones on already, so I don't hear it like quite as loud as some people on on call or you watching the stream would probably. I don't know how. I know it comes through sometimes, but I'm not too sure how loud it is. But I think it's pretty bad. So, anyways, gets pretty bad. Microphone arm is very noisy. Hi, welcome to a stream. Or I guess a video, whatever. If you're watching this later on YouTube or, welcome. So, as you can probably tell, I'm back in control. Gonna do some more shenanigans. Okay, so let me switch to the game. There was enough dead air. There was enough fucking around before I started. I had to take care of a couple things. Had to set up a few things, take care of some others. So, yeah, don't mind me. Okay, so let me get in there. Yes, I know there's DLC. I don't have it, okay? I'd like to get it though. I would really like to have the DLC. The expansion and stuff. That'll be cool. Okay, so it's a bit of an unusual stream tonight. Because again, I said I wasn't gonna stream so late anymore. Well, you know how it goes, right? Plan for one thing and I end up not doing that, and I end up doing something very, very different instead. Go figure. So yeah. I'm still working on that, the whole schedule thing. I think it's probably gonna be what I said last time though. It's probably gonna still fall in line with what I was thinking. What I'm talking about is having a bit of a schedule, not something terribly strict, but having at least 2 days a week where I stream consistently. It looks like it's gonna be Monday and Wednesday. And what time? I'm not too sure. But it's gonna be earlier. Not gonna be like this late, you know? Not gonna be like a late night thing, as I usually do. So it's gonna be Monday and Wednesday, and then I'm probably still gonna stream every now and then outside of that. It's probably gonna be the occasional stream outside of that. So that's what it's looking like right now. I didn't stream yesterday because some stuff came up. There was some important stuff coming up, some important stuff happening. Nothing terrible. Not everything was bad. Not everything was bad, but some things were complicated. Some other things were just important and nice, but I needed to be there. And I wanted to be there. So, I ended up not streaming because I was busy. Tomorrow, it looks like it's gonna be the usual though. Well, what I want to do, at least, what I'm going for. Looks like tomorrow I will stream earlier, much earlier than this. Wish me luck. Let's talk to Pope here for a moment.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Okay, so I'm doing this mostly for the people that don't know much about the lore and the whole world in this game and everything. Because again, I already played it once. This is my second playthrough. So, still, not gonna spoil it. But I'm also not gonna be like pretending I've never seen this, okay? Just so you know. I still wanna have it here though, because this is someone's like first time experiencing this whole thing. Experiencing the game.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Yeah, I agree. The world out there is pretty shitty. The world out here is pretty shitty. Gets rough out here. That is where I am. This is where I am. Not very fun.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay.
That is very convenient for a place that studies and contains anomalies. So, yeah, like she said, that's very convenient. Works out really fucking well.
This trench guy. I keep
Trench
hearing him
guy.
in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Yeah, also, you know, the gun is like a little bit temperamental. It doesn't go well when it doesn't like someone.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics.
Of course
So
she
objects
does.
of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
She fucking did. Items?
Got it. Thanks.
Bye. Yeah. Great. Altered items. So they're different from all objects of power. So... Well, okay. We're gonna learn more about that, I think. I hope. Later. So don't you worry your little head about it all too much, okay? But, you know, she kinda gave you the gist of it. An object that would otherwise be mundane, that has some kind of unusual ability or property to it. It manifests itself. It has the place of an anomaly. It has properties that do not apply to those objects. normally, commonly. And they could have an effect on people around them. Or the world, or everything around them. It usually goes that way, they usually do.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it.
Of course you did.
Each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr.
Very
Darling
convenient.
usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
A bit too much, it seems. Again, weirdly convenient. Like he was handling countermeasures for a catastrophe that was yet to happen.
Thanks, Emily.
And just being so
I'm sure
casual
I'll have
about
more
it.
questions soon.
Just let me know.
Thank you, Emily. You're great. Okay. So last time I remember I cleared out a section of the... What are you doing here? This guy feels like an anomaly. Look at him. But a face you could trust? I don't think so. Anyways. That was rude. But only a little bit, because I don't trust him. Anyways. That's trouble. Where was I? Dead letters. I was looking for the correspondence room. Cleared out some enemies, cleared out the room. And then I said I was gonna save the exploration for later. Well, later is now. So let's explore. Oh, there we go, right away. Also, by the way, hopefully it doesn't come through all that much. But I haven't had any food all day, so oh my god, the game gets like muted when I switch tabs. When I tab out, when I alt tab, the game just mutes itself. That annoys me. Is there some way to prevent that? Mute copyrighted music. I don't think there's a way to prevent it. Wait, interface. What about interface? That's a lot. Don't. No, I don't see what I'm looking for. Oh, well, that's a shame. Yeah, anyways, what I was saying. Haven't had any food all day, which is not great. Sucks ass. It's pretty bad, but you know, circumstances have not been good. And yeah, I keep getting unpleasant surprises. So, all of that is to say, haven't had any food, I'm very fucking hungry, but I also needed to stream. And wanted to. It's a bit complicated, I'll get to that later in the future. But, I'm gonna be eating something, so hopefully it doesn't come through on the mic. But you know, just so you know, if you hear some kind of weird noise, you know why, okay? Alright, now, let me check on this thing. Let's watch this.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
This fucking dork. Thank you, darling. Darling is his name, okay? That's not like it's not like a personal thing. That's his name, okay? Darling. It's his last name, okay? Just wanna be clear on that.
Communications. We're on the right track.
However, let's look around before we get in there. Yeah, also I was gonna take care of something on my end of things, my computer. So I normally use this night filter function. It's built in Windows. Very nice, very handy. But I don't want to have it on when I'm doing some hardcore gaming, because messes up the colors, of course. So I wanted to disable it, at least while I'm streaming and everything, you know. There we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. Just the game is like a little bit dark already in a bunch of areas. So yeah. Can't go there yet. Book club. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Bunch. Bureau Book Bunch. Really? Will convene at the usual spot in the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. Currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch, so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading! Kenny Barthwell. Okay. What is this? Unstable area notice. Please be aware. Due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart. Green stable, yellow low possibility of unanticipated building shifts, orange high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts, red frequent unanticipated building shifts. Okay, sure. Approved terminology, I hate that shit. It's so inhuman, so insensitive and horrible. I think I've read all of these. What is this? I don't know if I saw this one. Checked out suspected AWE altered the world event in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. Team is getting pretty sick of that. I don't know where I get tired from. My team is getting pretty sick of that. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Yeah, I think I've read that one before. Yeah, this is one of the really boring ones. Just a reminder, just reminding people to submit their reports and shit. Oh yeah, the one about the shark. Shark was secure, also permission following basic protocol. Shoot to kill. Good luck. That's fun, isn't it? It's not. This might be new. No, 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 never mind. I think I read this one, yeah. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Yeah, okay. Records, portrait. Wait, what's the other one? Ultimately, yeah, this is just the same stuff. We just watched that. Okay. All caught up. Ooh, I know what this is. I know what this is. Avoid modern technology. Embrace analog. I mean, okay, listen, this is basically technology connections. A message from technology connections. Like, if you watch that channel, you will know that that fucker, he's great. He's great, but like, that fucker loves his analog technology. His analog doodads and doohickeys. He's great though. Love his channel. Really good stuff. Okay, yeah, let's watch this then. That escalated quickly. Jesus.
It's like the director says, confidential and children don't start at sea. The director's a puppet. A dirty, rotten, fat person.
Damn.
Dad says my mama went missing in action. She walked into the city and didn't come back.
Fun kids show.
I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Telfer. We'll find your mama together.
Fun for the whole family. Don't you love it? I do. Anyways. Let's work hard. His life is in your hands. Exciting. Oh. Oh, what the fuck happened there? There we go. Hold on. I have some food in my mouth, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, I'm good, I'm good. Greetings, direction. Yeah. I'm not good. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. Yes! The fucking cheesy and formal, I know, it's boring. Hey Bart, well. Yeah, it's basically, this is where all the false alarms go to. And they're missing mama. Oh boy. Fun times. Fun times being had. Wait, how do I check my, stuff? The archive, there we go. Okay, so yeah, we have some materials, conceptual materials, no less. Don't worry about that. Oh, actually, never mind. I guess we can worry about that now. Oh no, this is different. Okay, so, as you can see, you can equip mods to your weapon. Yeah, you see here that there's some things you can add to your weapon. You can add some things to yourself. You know, give yourself more health, health recovery, shit like that. So, the game doesn't have, it's not really an RPG or anything like that. It doesn't have like a level up system or that kind of stuff. But it has this like perk system. So you can give yourself a couple attributes and improve your survivability and also damage and stuff like that. Singing fish. I want to know what the singing fish is about. Master Governor, call the police but never come to my house. I got a problem, you got to send folk to fix it. Got my wife wandering singing fish on the walls, you know the ones, right? Yeah, well known, well seen, and well bob in there. It's not a real fish, mind you, you know that, right? Well, whatever, I wrote it already. It sings when you hit a bottom, but it's got the devil in it, I'm telling you, shit's cursed. It flies around at night, it sings devil songs, says lots of cuss words, I don't like it. Not too keen on it myself, personally. The devil got in my house cause the fish and you got can't handle it. My wife is real upset, you know? Why can't you come? Sincerely. Wayne Barr. That's a fun one. Well, it's in that letter, so it was probably a false alarm. Or was it? No, it probably was. It probably was. Alright. So, did I actually get everything? They had the presents. What about them? To whom am I concerned? I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America. That can't be good. But I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it. But Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower. And I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and present. That can't be good. Listen, again, I feel like if you get to this point in your life, reconsider. Like, something has to change. Something is like, you need to reconsider a couple things in your life. You need to like reevaluate a couple things. If you would like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. Bartholomew? It's just, okay. I have a hard time with that last name. Why? Because I have seen a bunch of people make puns about it, like mess around with it. I think mostly on Final Fantasy XIV, because people tend to have a lot of like meme names in that game. So I've seen people have something like Bartholomew, and that's where my mind goes whenever I see that last name now. I am a little sorry. That's where my mind goes. Okay, why am I yawning? I mean, I haven't had that much food today, like I said earlier. Could be related. Because I'm not really feeling sleepy. Well, not that much, like nothing terrible. I'm doing just fine in that regard. Not really sleepy. More so, it's like, okay, not sleepy, I'm just like tired. It's like different, you know? Medications apartment. Bloodstains. Yay. Now. A bathroom. Hi there. Good evening. Oh, it was just a chest. Or whatever you would call that. I mean, it's a chest. Come on. Like, chests are very ubiquitous. What's that noise? Ubiquitous. Oh my god. I can't say the word. You know what word I'm trying to say? Ubiquitous. I tried to say it fast, see if that will help. It kinda didn't. God damn it, why am I having such a hard time pronouncing that word? You know what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Well, that was fast. Okay then. I will go this way. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. See the problem. I wanted to help that dude, but like, my goodness, that's a problem. Okay. Run. Or I should take cover, and now you're telling me that. Okay. Things got exciting around here. I'm gonna have to cross that, aren't I? Fuck. Damn, still no clearance. Like, aren't I like the CEO of this place? Come on, why don't I have clearance? Fuck. Seems to be fairly consistent in a way it shoot things. So if you've been paying attention, which you should, you probably already know what I'm dealing with. Ah! I think that got me. I couldn't see that. So what do you want me to do? What's the plan? Like, do I shoot it or? You're not even throwing shit at me. Come on, exercise it. There it is. It's the disc. That's right. Floppy disk nuke can be bound to gain launch telekinesis. Teach us to believe, director.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed.
That's
The
scary.
board's in charge here. They're pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Yeah, that pyramid is spooky. Check this shit out. How cool is that? Hi there. Good evening, board? The board? How do I... Launch a line the cube. Thingamajig. Into the hole. Slot to advance. Score. Thingamajig. Oh, right. I got the thingamajig. I got the what's it. Ah! Ability gift burden. Oh, I'm feeling it. And I'm not talking about the game. I'll get to it in a second. I can barely see them. Not all of them. Oh, hi. His noise is burrowing into our astral plane secret base. Our astral plane? You must stop and mute them. Ah. Interesting. Anyways, what I was experiencing, or rather dealing with earlier about that. So, you know that feeling when you know something is wrong, you know something is not going well. Like there's some kind of issue, right? Some kind of like problem that's hanging in there. It's like messing things up, right? You know it's there, but you can't really do anything about it at the moment, so you kind of have to just wait it out and see what comes out of it, and then you might be able to do something, but you kind of have to just wait it out and deal with it. Or rather not, just like wait out the whole thing. But the whole time you feel like this problem is like getting worse while you're not looking. And it probably is, but it also could be not. It could be getting better or it could be getting worse, but you have no way of knowing. Something like that is what's happening right now to me. I can't give you the specifics. It's something very personal. It's complicated. Can't give you too many details about it. But it's a mess. I can tell you that much. Floppy disk is now bound delivered. His antagonist is seeking our astral plane.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off.
Ooh.
I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me get this.
I see baddies. I thought I was gonna blow up, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, anyways, what I was saying earlier is I've been dealing with some personal stuff. Hasn't been great. has been very complicated, very bad, not good. And can't quite do much of anything about it. It's a messy situation, it's messy business. Yeah. The telekinesis doesn't fuck around, as you would expect. So yeah, lots of complicated stuff going on, you know, real life. Messy stuff. And again, it's like not exactly getting better, which is... oh shit, how do I drop it? You know, there's a way to drop it, but I don't remember how. I'm curious, how do I... oh, look at the other stuff levitating, like floating around me. That's cool. Hate them. Just I pushed the wrong button. Just I used the telekinesis powers with E, and you know E is usually the interaction button. Oh. So yeah, that threw me off. A shelter. Okay, the way everything I can interact with gets highlighted is gonna mess me up a little bit. Book Club Samson. Book Club Notes for Penny by L. Samson. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters keep throwing it around, almost like a catchphrase, got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I said it with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns, space hippies, or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade city planets and convert the entire population using those brain worms, and that space dogfight between those two ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed, not even halfway through the story, by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. That didn't feel necessary at all. Bro got lost in the plot so bad. Can you tell? This is one of those cases where somebody like makes a fucked up antagonist that supposedly showcase something and people completely miss a point on it. Like, oh yeah, look, these are the baddies. The baddies are like colonizing planets. The baddies are basically Nazis. And people are like, oh, they look so cool. I like their outfits. They have big guns. I like those guys. The guys are cool. The baddies are cool. Bitch, you lost the plot so bad. That's what this whole, like, book review thing is. It's kind of funny. Hello. Well, hello there, Sam Mister. Hello, Mr. 7295772. Hi. How's it going? How am I? I am here. I can tell you that much. I'm getting by. Getting by. And now my chills. It's complicated. Okay, now that was an interesting review. Oh yeah, here's some lore about the disc. Hold on, what? Really? Okay, hold on. You any lesbian community on Discord, you can add me. What are you even talking about? What on earth? What intonation? That whole sentence is like going in 3 different directions. And I don't think I'm going down any of those paths. Okay, anyways. Floppy disk. Must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. Allows telekinetically it's a complicated word, alright? Allows to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. There we go. Stolen from a Soviet military base. Soviet era is what I thought is that. It's funny that they say stolen. They straight up say stolen. They don't say like recovered. Okay, what is that? Actually, I am lesbian. Are you? Are you now? So, stolen from a Soviet military base located in somewhere by agents and with the CIA. Our friends at the CIA. Contained launch codes believed to be reserved for use against redacted. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing, by which I mean, well, I'm guessing they're referring to the US. The diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant of the CIA tipped the bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. Okay. A lot of that is like basically the same as like, you know, what Darling was saying on the video. Hold on, let's see, what is this? You have Discord. You can drop your Discord. Can I? What if I don't want to drop it? Now listen, here's the thing. I don't just go around casually giving people my Discord information. I don't just add random strangers on Discord just because. I don't do that. So you're barking at the wrong tree here. Oh yeah, here we have some lore about the his enemies, if you will. I guess they are enemies. It's like, you know, it's the his controlling a body. Fucked up as it is. It's kind of like a zombie type of situation, but not quite. Like, they're not zombies, but it's reminiscent of that, you know? Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Makes a lot of sense. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws. Distinct physical laws. Okay. That is interesting. Oh yeah, this is an interesting note here at the bottom. There's like, just the implication of it is pretty interesting. That the HIS restricts usage of the weapon to the Bureau personnel who train specifically for its use. What does this tell us about this behavior? Can they not pass along the information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. So basically what they're talking about is that when they get like possessed or like corrupted, when the HIS takes over someone's body, the HIS knows what to do with the knowledge they had. Like, if the HIS takes over and fucks up someone who was really good with pistols, the HIS will make that entity use pistols. It won't make that entity, like the body of that person, try to use like a fucking fire axe. because that's not what it's trained on. Like, the Hiss recognizes that this person was trained in the usage of, like, handguns, specifically. So it tries to stick with that. So it's like, it's interesting that they think about that in here, in the context of the lore, with the whole concept of the Hiss, like, knowing or not knowing what to do with all of this is really interesting. Okay, now, wasn't much of anything else here, right? How do I drop things without, like, launching them? I know there's a way. There's a way to do that, but I don't know. I can jump. The jump looks a bit strange when holding something. I don't know how to drop this, though. Huh. Oh, interesting. This button also functions as a quick melee. Oh, hold on. I need to check my buttons here. Okay, this is missions. This is collectibles. This, I don't know if this is doing anything. That is melee. Crouch. Nothing. Okay, yeah, it seems like I somehow, like, ended up switching between, like, running, not sprinting, but, like, you know, having my default movement be walking or, like, running.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
I don't know what button I pressed to do that. Right. How about no? Come on. Need to move this out of the way. Telekinetic powers. It's like, why am I walking now? I wanna, like, you know, have my default movement. Okay then. Sounds very intense, whatever the fuck it is you're going on about. What is this about? Tomasi, Willow AWE.com. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to something. So another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. Okay, can you, like, tone it down, my friend? This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring them, whatever, and whatever. For any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. Right, this Tomasi guy. He has confidence, I'll give him that much. Aight. Jesus Christ. Listen, I can't even judge them too harshly, because... yeah, they're